Hey guys, this is a short excerpt from my latest podcast, The 425. If you'd like to hear all of it, you can come over to my Substack and listen free. There's a link below in the description. Have a good one. Bye. We can and must wear the belt of truth. Just know that doing so will upset the sisterhood of women, and therefore upset everyone. If you haven't given up on the currently apostate church and still belong to one, the approach I'm suggesting won't win you friends, especially if you're open about it. Even though none of what I suggest will be extreme or abusive, it will get you socially ostracized in most churches, and anywhere else for that matter. Then again, if you're worried about being socially ostracized by people under the spell of romantic gynocentrism, you're probably not ready for this material anyway. As you may recall, I started this discussion with examining Ephesians 5:25, addressing the romantic fantasy that distorts our understanding of Christ's love and how that plays out in relationships and in the church body. Though we may set out to love as Christ loved, the romantic fantasy is the overwhelmingly dominant narrative. And the result, if you'll allow me to flog this dead horse a little more, is that clergy, church elders, and rank-and-file church members twist Ephesians into an instruction for men to silently tolerate abuse from the women in their lives. They take the Jesus of the Bible, whose love for the church was frequently dispensed in corrective and sometimes stern rebukes, and turn him into a one-dimensional, effeminate automaton, a romance novel character demurely washing the feet of those who betrayed him. They'll call this, often with pompous sanctimony, being a servant leader, which is just modern church code speak for being a willing victim. Make no mistake, all of this is about crushing men's resistance to ongoing abuse in order to make money by appeasing women in the congregation. How sick is this? Well, in psychiatric terms, this wildly imaginative jump from Jesus of the Bible to Harlequin Jesus borders on what's called loose association, or a jump in logic to form a connection that would impress Evel Knievel. But as I alluded to last time, it only looks that way until you realize that their version of Jesus is just a product of the romantically co-opted human imagination. And what are we to make of anything that distracts us from the Word of God and replaces it with edicts to submit to evil? Can it be anything but satanic? For me, the answer is absolutely not. The romantic ethos is a satanic ethos, replete with countless mandates to surrender God's designated hierarchy to women who lust for power and control.